Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, let's get original crew, man. We're back. Hey, we got new quick slice. Scott spends $20K to sleep on the couch in his own home. You remember Scott?
Mm-mm.
You don't remember Scott?
I probably remember the face.
Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on. No, hold on. Scott. Let's see. Let's see. What? Huh, bro? Why they ain't pulling up? They ain't pulling up. What?
I see him.
All right, whatever. Hey, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want the first part, you got to do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals.
Lock it in with a thumbs up.
You happy for another love after lockup? Let's go, man. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get it.
I'm not gonna walk around with bare feet in this disgusting house. Nasty. But I want a house that's furnished. You made promises.
Look, I don't like to see you up.
Don't touch me.
This is what happens when you date an inmate and you don't.
We ain't never seen this, man. What the hell is on his lip? Nah, we don't know. Scott.
I don't know, Scott.
Scott, a new guy. But what's on his lip?
Yeah.
Just trying to make sure I ain't got no bones on my...
Furnish your home, Scott. You need to learn. It's just like Match.com, he says. There's no difference. It's no big deal. She may have been arrested a few times, and she got into a high-speed chase, but her generation was really into those Vin Diesel Fast and Furious movies, so it's not really the same. Like, if I get into a high-speed chase, I'm just some old guy speeding on the road. Nobody gives a shit. Who am I to get into a high-speed chase? By the way, I think this is the picture that Scott sent to Lindsay when she was in jail to, like, steal her heart, you know? This was the one that did it, because if you'll notice, he took it at an angle in his kitchen that makes it look more furnished than it really is. What is that, a coffee maker in the background? It's hard to tell, but either way, that's no accident. He wanted to make everything look very perfect, but it turns out that's the only appliance in his home. Imagine your relationship being so bad.
Businessman 51 to marry felon, 27 met on prison days. Bro, you made it to Daily Mail? Oh my God. Bro, you talking about a downfall, see?
51.
Is she 26?
He for real.
He old enough to, honestly, he old enough to be her daddy, though.
You have an entire article written about you. Look at this. That's where I got the picture. The article talks about this insane guy who moved to another state to marry an inmate. And there he is, sure enough, with his coffee maker. He moved to another state. He bought a house. Then he just left it empty and sat around drinking coffee on the floor for 6 months, I guess. So she gets out. She sees he's done nothing. And he's like, but look, there's a closet right there. So then she ends up cheating on him and breaking a bunch of stuff in his home. Like, that's the story you're about to see. I'm not kidding. And then she dates Deontay. Like, you can't make this up. I should be arrested for not covering this sooner. Look how satisfied he looks with himself right there. Anyway, pretend I didn't just spoil everything here, because I...
What? I'm interested now. Like,
but
what?
why the vent thing hanging off?
I don't know, child. Maybe she broke that too.
But the closet do look like it's a nice size closet. Is this the closet, like the full closet? Walk in?
I guess so. It's empty.
It look nice though.
You got nothing in it.
But I ain't gonna hold you. Most men are very simplistic individuals.
He doesn't have anything.
He got a bed, closet. Most men are very
I ain't seen you need a lot, but he
minimalistic.
ain't got a coat hanging up. He needs something.
Well, yeah, where your clothes? His clothes probably still in totes.
Maybe so.
But most
he been here 6 months. He said
older single men he probably got what, 2 pairs of shoes, if that, 1 dress shoe, one athletic shoe. You know, he don't need much. They got at the most 5 pair of pants, 1 for each day of the work week. Got a pair of joggers and shorts for the weekends. They do laundry once or twice a week. I'm just saying that's the average, like, especially somebody his age, very minimalistic.
Mm-hmm.
got a bed. It ain't the best bed, but as long as it's something to sleep on for him, he cool. Comforter came from Walmart. You don't need the best sheets, you know. Who am I? I'm just saying, like, that's the real TV dinners in the fridge. Don't need no pots and pans. I'm just gonna warm this shit up. I ain't gotta cook a meal, gotta warm up a meal. Other than that, I eat out, got a pizza in the fridge, you know what I'm saying? I eat on that for a few days and got a couple canned goods, just pop that in a bowl and warm it up in the microwave. I'm just saying, y'all be like, men don't be needing much to survive, bro.
I feel you.
It's when the woman come along. She come along with all other shit. Then that's when your pockets just started dwindling and down and
tend to be a little too pessimistic. Sometimes I prejudge. But, we've learned over the years that love comes in many shapes and sizes and forms, and love is blind, and love usually costs a lot of money. Sometimes the only thing holding love together is money. Sometimes, in order to truly love someone, they have to furnish their home in a timely manner. Anyway, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Scott. Scott, take it away.
I'm not interested in getting involved with someone who's going to be a train wreck for the next 25 years. So Lindsay has provided me with pictures and magazines of things that caught her eye for each room.
Great.
Scott is what you'd basically call a dating genius. He's done everything already, so now he has to challenge himself by dating the most impossible person to date ever. Like, the second one thing goes wrong, you better duck, because whatever you just recently bought her is getting thrown at your head. Even if you don't do anything wrong, you should probably just duck. You should always just be crouched down, maybe wearing some kind of a chainmail or a suit of armor. So if you'll notice here, Scott being the genius that he is, he put a bunch of pictures on the wall and like cutouts from magazines of how he wants the place to look based on Lindsay's suggestions. This is okay for the time being, Scott, but you got 2 days to go. She's going to get out and be able to stare at some pictures on the wall of how the place is going to look. Now, I could have told you if you do this, it's going to be a disaster. If you were dealing with someone reasonable, it's nothing you can't get past, but for her, it's more than the end of the world.
They came across Lindsay's profile on the internet. And I don't think it's really anything different than maybe Match.com or something, but they just happened to be in freaking prison. Decided to write her, got a response back, and our relationship took off from there.
Yeah, well, too bad she's going to be the one who takes off literally the second anything happens at all. This guy's relationship kind of parallels Sean and Destiny. They're two very shy guys who are just continuously shelling out money and getting punched in the head and getting all their stuff destroyed. Part of me feels bad, and part of me is like, well, why did you go on a dating website for inmates and then expect it to go perfectly? It's not like anybody who's ever been in prison is going to be this way, but you're definitely gambling.
This is where Lindsay is from. So I came here to
who did black lady
be with Lindsay. Start a new life.
So what does she do?
Lindsay is
She's in prison.
so
Whenever somebody asks him something like that, there really is no
Can we go to
answer
another photo
because
for
she
him?
hasn't gotten her life on track yet. People like Scott often think they're going to help, but in reality, they're usually just financially enabling the person to continue to go down the same path. People like Lindsay do not need people like Scott in their life. He thinks he can undo all of her problems with the power of love. Scott thinks he can send her this picture and be a cool 51-year-old and buy her stuff, and everything will be okay forever. It's like Scott thinks jail is some abstract concept and not a real place that people sometimes unfortunately go to for a good reason.
I don't think Lindsay is a troublemaker, and I think trouble finds Lindsay because she is a very beautiful, pretty white young girl. But I'm pretty confident that she does not want to go back to prison.
Did you hear that? That's how things work. Yep. According to Scott, if you're a pretty white girl, you're just gonna get in trouble all the time and go to jail. So he's literally trying to claim that her recklessly driving down the highway and endangering other people's lives is because he finds her pretty.
She went to jail for that? Oh, she got some other shit going on. I done did reckless endangerment a couple times and got pulled over and I ain't go to jail.
Probably not like that. Your reckless endangerment is going, what, 65 and a 30? Something like that.
95 and a 40.
Okay, 95 and a 40. She
And
probably
on that
was
same
going
day,
over 100.
And on that same day, I was doing
And
64.
was like swerving in and out of traffic.
That's
going-
what I was doing.
Oh, she went on a police chase.
Oh, see, that's different. That's not
I
reckless.
think that's what he said in the beginning.
I don't know.
He
See,
said
that's
something about
not
a
reckless.
police chase, and I said,
That's
"You
not.
running from the police."
That's not reckless endangerment. That's a little bit more.
I think that's what he said earlier. Maybe I made that up.
Yeah, oh, dominant. See, me now, reckless endangerment is what I did.
Yeah.
And then that same day, I got pulled
I
over
think she was fleeing
doing
from the cops.
65 in a 40. And they was like, I said, damn. That's when I found out, y'all look at previous pullovers, don't y'all? If somebody put registered,
Yeah.
thinking, I said, damn.
But if he get thrown out, like if you go to court and get thrown out, it won't be on there, would it?
It's still like
It still reflects.
like
You just
you
won't
can
have
they
to,
can still
like,
see that
pay.
you've been pulled over before. For,
Yeah, I know that,
but as far as ticket, that
because
would
like last time when I went to court with you for listen,
you
Linda.
put my business.
Well, last
out.
time when I went to court with you and for something like that,
Many
I can't
years
remember.
ago.
It was years and years ago. But when I went to court and the judge threw it out because the
He
man
didn't throw
even
it out.
well he did
It was
didn't he?
basically it was no case.
Well, no case thrown out.
It was no
whatever.
case because he didn't write the
Because he didn't
right the
write the
appropriate.
speed.
See, that's
He
different.
he didn't do the ticket properly.
He didn't do his job correctly.
So
See, that's
I'm
different.
saying, would that be on there since he didn't do his job?
It'll still be on there that I got pulled over, but not like as
Oh.
far as like history.
I
Like,
don't know.
you talking about like
something?
record on your license. You
like
talking
a
about your
point on
license?
your license.
I don't got no points.
Yeah,
Every
that's
time I
what
go
I'm
to
talking about,
court,
like a point on your license and stuff.
every time I go to court, I go to traffic court.
Oh, okay.
I pay the little court cost and go
I
to
don't want to
traffic.
speak nothing, so I ain't gonna say what I'm about to say.
No, I'm saying I would go to like. I highly recommend anybody. Hey, keep that off your record, bro. Do your drive.
Like my niece.
She don't go to. She
don't
don't go to
do
traffic
nothing.
school.
She got points.
She don't go to traffic school. And I'm finna
She
tell
get
you.
pulled over every.
She in
I don't know what
college.
she be doing.
She in college. She slow as hell. She don't understand. You in college? Hey, I'm in school. They work with you when you say you in school. That's how I got out of so many.
But sometimes she talk herself out of a ticket, but she don't get pulled over so much.
No, what I'm saying, if she got points on her record, she's slow as hell.
Points
But she ain't utilizing her rights as a student. Utilize them rights as a student.
I feel it. Let's stay on track.
This is on track. Are we talking about?
Everything that led up to cause her to make
Talk
the
about
decision
legal.
that day is because she's pretty. That's how Scott's brain works. That's how you end up in this article.
You're gonna be able to handle her? How old is she?
Well, she's actually 27.
Woo!
So how old are you?
I'm 51.
And then she's been incarcerated too. Boy, you got your work cut out.
What
You
you
have to
said?
keep bag on both sides of the bed.
It's always so fun.
and a honey pack.
Child.
And some rhino pills. Boy, you gonna have to know how to keep going and going and going and going.
Funny in the beginning of every season when they think they can handle it. Scott thinks he can live the dream. He's still living in that delusional mindset. He thinks he can have an unfurnished home and an inmate girlfriend. Well, it's not going to happen, Scott. The unfurnished home, though, is simply a placeholder. She would have found any reason to get upset. In fact, he's probably better off that it happened right away. Imagine moving your entire life somewhere else just to be with someone, and then within 2 hours of meeting them in person, you just want to give up on everything. She pretty much pounds this guy into submission right away, right down into a little jelly.
All you 50-year-old guys out there, you can be jealous as you want.
Okay.
So what's your ballpark and what you think it's going to cost?
Well, I want to say you're about right at maybe 50,000.
I would say Scott has sent me somewhere around $15,000 to $20,000.
Scott, what you do for a living, Scott?
What is his occupation? Like I will.
Hey, Scott, if you got that much money, I need a silent investor for something. Might not get a return on your investment, but,
Wait a minute. What?
but it'll be a better return than what she gonna give you. If he wasn't sending that much money,
What you do? Do you even got that?
a sucker born every day.
So to be clear, Scott has never even met Lindsay in person yet, and he wants her to move in with him right away. That means potentially the first time she could have seen him is when he was creepily peering out through the glass. A lot of people on this show, especially the people who are dating someone a lot younger than them, they don't talk about their partner like they're just a normal partner. They speak of them as if they're some kind of mythical legend that they're about to encounter. Because so many of these people are still worried about the possibility of a catfish scenario, it's like they're waiting to witness a natural phenomenon.
Obviously, we all carry a little spending money around in our pocket, so I'm gonna make sure that Lindsay has that.
Decline.
Sorry, but this is gonna decline.
That ain't funny.
So Scott wants to make a big entrance when he first meets Lindsay.
Scott, you don't get up out this ragged ass car.
But it's somebody's car.
Yeah, if you're gonna be chauffeur, I'm paying for a driver, right? The roof shouldn't be.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Don't be telling me my shit decline when your roof declined. I've been there and done that.
Said, we done not. Well, I don't know about all, but we done been there.
How we done been there?
I'm saying, like, I have before, not like personal, like back in the day.
No, a car used to drive the city.
That's what I'm saying. Car used to ride in.
But you ain't riding, not with, not together.
You, not together.
I'm telling for the people, not together.
But what does he like? What do you do?
And I ain't gonna lie, I can never get that shit fixed.
And I'm not going in debt for no.
I used to do the glue for it and everything. That
gotta do the little thumbtack.
No, I'm talking. The thumbtacks ain't helping either.
They used to work. My mama used to put them. My mom used to put them up there.
No,
and
they got some.
With them when I was in the
they got glue for it.
Well,
but the glue don't
back
do
in the
shit.
Day, what she used to do,
They
worked for a little while, and then they started getting a little loose because you start putting it in the same hole.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that shit ain't gonna.
It held up for a while.
What worse is getting somebody else to redo it. You got to redo the whole thing.
You ain't got the money then.
Lindsay, he hires a limo to pick her up.
That's
also, because Lindsay has had to eat prison food for a while, he plans to bring her something nice, and he brings 2 steak dinners that he got from a restaurant. So he did all of this, but apparently he didn't finish working on the home, which is the only thing she cares about, according to her. It's like he knows she's going to be disappointed with the house, so he's trying to soften the blow with a steak. It's a good thing Jesse isn't here, because he probably would have lost it completely. Anyway, now Scott aimlessly wanders through the airport while the steak gets cold.
I'm thinking they would come through here. That's what I think. I'll stand right here. Do you know what time the plane from Atlanta is due to land?
So it sounds like Scott has not actually gotten any official confirmation that this is where.
Oh, I thought there was a short sleeve. Boy, I was gonna roast the fuck out of it.
Ain't no wrong with one of those short sleeves.
Yes, the fuck.
No, it's not like in the summertime.
Bro, I'm saying with a dress shirt that's short sleeves and with a tie. Come on now.
I mean,
I'm saying I thought
and
this.
some shorts. And wear some shorts in the summertime.
See, shut the fuck up.
If I was a guy, that's what I would wear.
No, you wouldn't. You still wouldn't.
In the summertime,
You still wouldn't.
Look, nice.
Boy, I ain't gonna hold you. This fit right here in the summertime is hell. I had to do that.
Oh yeah, suited and booted.
That is hell.
Yeah. Funky, sweaty mess.
Oh, that is hell, bro. You are sweating all day, every day.
Where Lindsay is landing. I think he just heard it from her a while back. However, he seems to be very trusting in her. I mean, I don't think he would have prepared the steak dinners if he thought she wasn't going to show up. You can hear the desperation in his voice as the steaks get progressively colder and he realizes she may not be showing up. She's definitely not going to be happy if she shows up and all he has is an unfurnished home and a cold steak. As much as she talks about being in love with him and how he changed her life, she's not really as in love with him as she is with his ability to provide her steaks in a furnished home. Once either of those things are out of the equation, it's game over.
There it is.
There it is.
Lindsay's plane.
There you go, boy.
Lindsay, where are you? Lindsay, look at this angle right here. You make this black and white and it blends seamlessly into an Alfred Hitchcock movie. He just starts sneaking around the runway like James Stewart, and he's questioning people if they've seen Lindsay. He's like, I don't even care. I want to be in jail with her. I got steaks in the car. I can't wait any longer.
This the flight from Atlanta? Okay. Yeah, I was looking for my girlfriend who was supposed to be on board, and obviously she's not.
Who paid for the flight?
Great, thank you.
Now he's like, well, I'm cooked.
So I have to
You
look
know,
into
I knew this was a tender situation.
Did he go get some Botox?
I was gonna say, I don't know if he got fillers or something just going on with his lips. I don't know. But let's just
It
say...
looked like it hurt, though. It looked like he in pain. And then his nose, it looked like he done had some work done to it.
I think that's just his nose. But let's
No,
stay...
it's his...
And I had a lot at stake
Look
here.
like he got
Maybe once this
stoned.
all simmers down, she can move in and she'll probably end up throwing a ribeye at my head. So Scott desperately tries to call like 30 different people to figure out what happened here and why Lindsay wasn't on the plane. This is a common occurrence on this show. Nobody ever knows anything, and then eventually some person comes wandering out of somewhere and they meet up and they're happy for like 15 minutes. So now Scott spends the rest of the night eating the steak with the limo driver, and I'm pretty sure this...
He said, I mean, hey, this thing ain't about to go to waste.
Not after you told me my car declined, your meal declined.
That ain't his fault your car declined.
But he ain't finna get my steak.
Yeah, somebody gotta eat it. I guess I can...
Save it for tomorrow.
It probably ain't gonna be good.
His ass ain't finna eat it. Got me fucked up. Especially once your roof
You gonna
falling.
feed me some. I've been here
No,
waiting
I'm
all
not.
day.
I paid you.
He couldn't have, because he ain't had no money.
He had to use another card.
Well, maybe that's what he did.
But I ain't gonna pay you in the first place. Your roof falling. Put me in some shit like
What
this.
you pay for?
I paid for it. Better be better than that.
limo driver knew he was getting a free steak out of this from the beginning. I mean, when Scott told this guy the plan, I'm sure he was like, you're doing what now? Yeah, dude, I hate to break it to you, but all that food's going to waste, so we might as well just eat it. Even if she was here, all of it would have gone to waste because it would have gone on the floor as soon as you guys got into an argument. Scott, you're not thinking. You don't bring a food that doubles as a weapon. As soon as she sees that kitchen, that T-bone's going at your head.
At this point, I have no knowledge of where Lindsay is or why she did not get on that plane.
What are you for?
So
Scott is going into detective mode right here. He's like, something's not adding up. And I got the limo already and everything. And that's on video, so I got credit for that. There's proof that I did that, so I don't have to do it when she actually shows up, because that took a lot. In all seriousness, it's unfortunate, but still hilarious that he decided to spend all that money on a limo and everything to pick her up. And she didn't show up, and obviously when she does show up, he's not going to do all that again. But Lindsay doesn't exactly strike me as the type to be very understanding when it comes to that.
I think maybe the reason Lindsay didn't come out last night was she's just smart enough to stay in trouble.
What?
She knows rules, she knows regulations, and she knows if they're not following them, she will write up a guard or someone in a heartbeat, and they...
What the hell is this woman talking about? This is her mother? She's just smart enough to stay in trouble? Why would you say such a thing? What are you talking about?
Is that her
She's
mother
just
or
smart
his
enough
woman?
to stay in prison longer? She's saying that Lindsay understands all of the rules, but she just breaks them and stays in prison longer? What is smart about that? Yeah, Lindsay's a real genius. She's just smart enough to get caught running from the police at 140 miles per hour. You're not going to get away with that nowadays. Do people think there's like a finish line, you get past it and the police just go away? So in this next scene, Scott decides it'd be cool if he just doesn't wear a shirt the whole time. Why not? You know, that's cool. He found out that Lindsay didn't get let out.
Nah, he ironed that one pink ass shirt he got. I told you he ain't got that many shirts now. He got more shirts than he got pants though, cause y'all ain't gonna pay attention. Trust me, bro. Okay, he ain't that bad. He got...
It probably didn't come with one. It probably was supposed to be there.
Oh, it's
He
a
had to
rental.
bring his own. Yeah,
It might be a
it's
rental
property.
property.
Well, I guess some
No.
rental properties allow you to make like different, like, it wouldn't be like a full renovation, but like a, you know, because he was trying to like do all this stuff to the house.
I'm trying to get the furniture probably.
I thought he was trying to do like a whole little makeover. I thought that's what the woman was.
She probably gonna make over, but put like furniture and like curtains and stuff in the house.
A little paint.
What's she gonna paint?
I don't know. I'm making it up.
I don't think she's gonna put. No, she probably ain't
She was just
paint.
gonna help him decorate.
Like
stuff.
decorate, that's different.
Yeah, that's different. I didn't know what she was doing.
Cause there ain't no way you buying this in your microwave on the counter and not where it's supposed to be.
Well, did you say he a man? Men don't need y'all. Did you say y'all? You gave us a speech earlier.
If you buying this house, bro, you're
I'm just saying.
You're shoving out $20,000 to. You shouldn't be renting. You should be buying.
He ain't.
He do got it. He gave it to her.
Because she got smart with a security guard or something, so that's a good sign. It's just like Match.com, though. She's going to get out, and they're just going to be happily watching romantic comedies every night. Nobody's going to throw any drinks or steaks. Everything's going to be wonderful from here on out. So now the day has finally come, and Scott shows up to the airport with this truck, and that all just sets the tone for everything to come. He shows up limoless, steakless, and desperate, and that's never a good look.
A lot of, challenges. It was pretty much close to impossible to get another limo.
Hey, I don't want to hear any excuses.
Bruh says pretty much impossible to get another limo. But one pretty impossible to get another Botox.
Wait, but at this point...
Put this together.
It don't move,
I think I
bro.
can pick Lindsay up on a bicycle at this point. She'd be happy.
Oh man, I don't think you understand how wrong you are, Scott. If he actually tried to pick her up on a bicycle, she would steal it from him and crash it into a limo. Imagine if he showed up on a bike with like 2 Big Macs and a bag. All right, Lindsay, I'm here. You ready to go home? You might have to help me install a new water filter, and the toilet is actually, we don't have one. Listen, Lindsay, everything's gonna be cool. I got coffee, I got a closet, I have Love Actually on Blu-ray. Although I don't actually own a Blu-ray player. Come to think of it, I don't remember the last time I bought a DVD. I don't really know why I bought this. We can't watch it, but you can come over, we can look at the box art. I hear there's a Leave It to Beaver marathon on cable. I don't have running water.
Within just a couple of months, we were literally talking as much as possible. And I actually was the one that told Scott I loved him before he told me, which I rarely do. But I'm really nervous about seeing Scott for the first time.
So right now, she's putting on this act as if she cares about him at all. They've supposedly been talking on and off for 4 years at this point, and they've been in a relationship for 2. Lindsay, however, reveals that, wow, big surprise, she wasn't just talking to Scott, she was talking to other people, and she had girlfriends in prison. It's kind of amazing. If she got 15 to 20 grand.
Girlfriends, not a girlfriend. Girlfriends.
Boy, y'all knew she was going to make sure she got that carpet, eh? She said somebody going to be munching on this here good carpet. And it probably do look like a carpet down there. I wonder how do they keep themselves grown?
They have grooming products and stuff.
Like what?
Like razors. Well, probably not.
Exactly.
Probably not razors.
No, they do
have razors, don't
they?
They
But it be like modified razors. It's not the razors you thinking of.
Well, honestly, I'm not even thinking about all that. I do the best I can with what I got. I don't never want to go to prison.
It be like plastic.
They are plastic.
Oh, do they? Correctional safety razors.
I was just with the one blade.
Ooh, getting down there with your cootie cat with that what? Ooh, they gonna be.
Everybody hair different. Everybody don't grow as much. Some people don't have. Everybody different.
Be safe and gentle. Be down there moving slow.
Everybody's on,
So if you down there like that, right? You down there trying to get yourself together. Who watching your back?
You in the shower? Why turn to the wall?
And then if you turn to the water, girl gonna be like, "Ooh, I like that."
They already looking at each other anyway, probably. I think with girls is different.
And she probably like, "Come munch on this D."
Okay, now you going overboard.
She said, "You ain't 30 me with a good time."
I'm done.
I'm
so done.
Ran from him over like a 2-year period, then you can eventually turn this into a full-time job if you have enough people. It makes sense that they call them a trick because it's almost hard to believe. It's like, you want to see a trick? Here's 20 grand from some random guy. All I had to do was send him a dancing emoji.
Oh yeah, she look like she fresh out.
I have this ratchet ass looking drug dealer looking truck.
That's my work truck.
Uh-huh.
That was
Like, this is a truck with a mud riding it.
I know.
So right away, she just starts roasting.
You should not have got into it with who she get into it with? The prison guard? Is that what
Oh, you talking about for the limo?
Yeah, you would have had you a nice steak dinner.
Nice. As Applebee's steak dinner nice.
Okay, it would have been better than probably what you've been eating on. You would have had you a nice steak dinner. A little limo drive.
Is it nice? See?
I mean,
it ain't steakhouse.
I would have been grateful.
Yeah, ain't
You
no wrong with
ungrateful,
that.
being ungrateful.
Ain't no wrong with
Talking
that
about
part.
this look like a truck you go mudding in. Well,
Bitch, what you got?
right. Be for real.
Pit and pat.
Ungrateful.
Pit and pat. And they go pat, 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 pat.
The shit out of his truck. And keep in mind, this is the first time they've ever met in person. She's not even going to pretend to be nice at all. And I imagine it's very frustrating for him since he did have the limo and everything ready last time. And it's her fault that she didn't get out in time. It's obvious.
Well, you know what he should have told her? Well, bitch, you ain't got shit. And you don't look like what I thought you looked like. That's how you had to hit her with.
She would have probably beat him up. She would have probably, child, you gotta tread lightly with these.
Since he did have the limo and everything ready last time, and it's her fault that she didn't get out in time. It's obvious from the beginning that she's very entitled and ungrateful, and she starts calling his house her house right away. As soon as she gets back, she's like, why is my house not ready, Scott? You know what? Go sleep on the couch. I'm gonna sleep in my bedroom. I'm not even kidding.
See, that's your punishment now pulling up in a Mercedes. You pulled up in a Mercedes. We got a lot of decisions to make on this car.
She already got a good feel. Like she said, "Oh yeah, I can run over him."
She makes him sleep on the couch in his own home. The home that she just arrived in. It's not even like they've been together or lived together for a while. Like, they immediately start off with him on the couch.
I'm just ready to get home. I can finally see my house for the first time.
Is she vlogging?
They immediately start off with him on the couch.
I'm just ready to get home. I can finally see my house for the first time. I'm ready to get in the shower and get in a really good mood.
Oh, no, you're not. So many people on this show, like Lindsay, have zero goals or ambitions when they get out of jail. I understand for a little while you just want to relax and enjoy the fact that you have freedom again.
Right.
Now I'm finna just ask a question real quick. Why do people who get out of prison look like they just got out of prison? I swear, black, white, Hispanic, whatever, when they come home from jail, you look like you did some hard time.
She look like she did.
Hell yeah. She don't look like she been free. Freedom. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Everybody who come home from jail, I be like, damn, you look like you did. How long you do? What you mean? You know what the fuck I mean.
But it's not like she ever talks about wanting to get a job or wanting any independence or a life of her own. She just wants to rely on him and ruin his life, essentially. Just like Destiny, the extent of her current ambitions is just, I want a pool. Okay, great. Well, you're 27. You should probably get your life together. But when you have a bunch of 51-year-olds relentlessly throwing money at you like they're desperately trying to heave a bunch of objects off a sinking ship, then you constantly have an excuse and a reason to not get your life together. This guy, he's enabling it.
Kitchen is over here. There's the garage where we'll be putting in Miley Grace's room. And then this is your closet that I busted my hump on. You know, it's got the drawers you wanted. You have all of your stuff. And it looks almost identical to the pictures.
Damn it, Scott, you're telling me this is what you busted your hump over? Because you didn't bust it enough. Your hump isn't busted. In case you haven't noticed, there is...
Did you see that picture?
Your stuff. And it looks almost identical to the...
She thought she was coming home to this.
So she sent you the picture. She's like, this is the closet I want with the clothes.
No, he said what I sent you.
You know, it's got the drawers you wanted. You have all of your stuff. And it looks almost identical to the pictures.
Damn it, Scott, you're telling me this is what you busted your hump over? Because you didn't bust it enough. Your hump isn't busted. In case you haven't noticed, there is stuff all over the house. Right. Everything's disorganized. Some of the rooms have only been half painted. What do you think, you're going to trick me just because there's pictures on the wall? Like it's some kind of illusion? If I look at the picture long enough, I'm not going to notice the mess in the other room. You know what, Scott? Go sit in the corner and think about what you've done.
A couple of things I have to finish, but...
A couple? What the...
She said, bitch, I thought I would come home to a fully furnished...
She about to piss me off, though.
A full where are my clothes? Scott, where are my clothes? You said I was gonna have a full wardrobe, Scott. Scott said, all you need is 5 pair of shorts.
How small?
Scott said, all you need is 5 pair of shorts, and I got a good deal on those. What's Ross? No disrespect to her.
I like Ross.
But he said, I got a good deal. What's Ross? She's like, you were supposed to go to Nordstrom.
How am I supposed supposed to stay here with no place for my kid to live.
I'm not sure what he told her, but he definitely shouldn't have said that everything was
a
ready
pause.
to go. I'm wondering if he thinks maybe because she was just in jail, she's going to be very grateful no matter what, but that turns out not to be the case at all. In fact, she almost prefers jail to this. And this isn't just his house that he's always had that she's moving into. Like, he moved here to live with her. He changed his entire life just for her to get out and roast the shit out of his car and his house.
That's his fault.
So just 2 hours later, Scott looks like he's been through 30 years of stress from a toxic marriage. She doesn't seem happy to see him at all. She's complained about virtually everything since she got there. It's not like I don't understand some of the points she's making when it comes to the house, but if somebody is this negative right off the bat, you know it's not going to be good in the long run.
I hope I has to be clean, like, hardcore. Like, that.
Oh, you piece.
I mean, I cleaned it. I didn't scrub the floors or anything.
God, what are you doing, dude? Seriously. You gotta clean up a little more than that. I think even a reasonable person would have somewhat of an issue with it. As annoying as she can be, she's not exactly wrong that the place needs to be cleaned and that it's not close to being ready for her daughter to move in there. Scott just seems annoyed already and like he's not taking anything she's saying seriously, which is bound to just make things worse.
I thought it was like I was gonna come in and we were just finishing touches, like paint a wall and put some more furniture in. It was like holes in the floor, the carpet needs to be completely done. And Hamali's room's not, like, it looks like a...
I mean, the house do look crazy.
What the fuck he bought? Foreclosure?
But, maybe so. Maybe so. The house do look crazy, but I'm
he said
still
he
be
said
grateful.
he just
I ain't gonna be complaining.
He
but
just
also,
moved in though.
Yeah.
It had to be a foreclosure. If it's a foreclosure, I'm like, all right.
Like, it's a lot you gotta go. You gotta
you
go.
gotta.
I'm like, do he even really for real got the money to do all this stuff?
That too. I'm like, he probably don't have the money.
Construction zone.
So putting aside the fact of how disturbing all of this is, if they're planning to move her daughter in here, then he's definitely being irresponsible. He probably should have had this coming along a lot more by now, but she's of course not going to make this any easier just by complaining about everything. Like I said, it's also possible that he misled her on how much of the house was done. That's what she claims, but of course she's not the most trustworthy person. Overall, the point is, Scott set himself up for a disaster here, a never-ending cascade of disasters, in fact.
This isn't like a few things. This is crazy, actually.
The house got good bones, though. It got good bones. It got good structure. It just need a lot of TLC.
It need a lot of TLC. Instead of complaining, we can work together. Like, let's figure it out. Okay, you want your daughter to move
But he been lying to her this whole time, so she like...
And
she been lying, but also she been lying to him this whole time.
Yeah, they've been, I don't know what they've been doing, but girl, you came home to a roof over your head. Now we'll figure out the other stuff out. I guess she want her daughter, you know, to be...
How long she been gone? Because that will give me an indication she want her daughter like ASAP. Say for instance, she just did 1 or 2 years. It's like, oh, okay, it's 1 or 2 years.
Yeah.
Opposed to like 5 or 6 years, that's a long time. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Anything, right? Very, very nice closet.
Anything?
You wanted looks exactly like the picture.
I want a little bit more than the closet. I've been living in a 5x8.
I love this little head bob she does. You know, shit's getting serious now. I know I keep saying this, but
I've been
imagine
living in a
speaking this way
5x8.
to your boyfriend that you just
Bitch,
met
that's
in
your fault.
person like 2 hours ago. Literally 2 hours.
See, Scott, you don't know how to snap back at her ass.
I don't mean no harm.
She said, I've been living in a 5x8. You should have said, well, that should be bigger than a 4.
I don't mean no harm though. I wouldn't be in a rush either to move my daughter in with a man I barely know that I met online.
That is true.
I think that's kind of crazy to me.
That is
a little
true.
Irresponsible, but that's
But she just wants somebody to take care of her. She thought, and Scott laying off false pretense.
Yeah.
Hours ago. She's already standing over him and yelling at him and lecturing him. I mean, where does it go from here if this is how it starts? When your love for someone is based on furnishing a house, you know it's not going to end well. As soon as she saw the house, all of the positive feelings she had for him just disintegrated. At this point, whenever she sees his face, all she sees is a target for a stake.
You told me you were going to do stuff, and then you didn't follow through with it. So you point blank lied. You made it sound like I was coming home to Disney World with all these things I picked out, and I came home to the county fair.
You know, you're very ungrateful.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with the county fair, okay?
Ain't nothing wrong with the county fair shit.
He's so grateful though, for real. But I don't know what he promised her. You know,
he promised her Ruth Chris, and she.
I don't know what he promised her.
No, not even Ruth
But also
Chris.
at the same time, see, don't be making promises to nobody, especially no inmates, because they really be having these
high expectations,
high hopes and expectations, and I just
what's the is it Naboo's? In Malibu?
Noble.
Noble. She expected Noble. She got Applebee's.
Ain't nothing wrong with Applebee's.
And ain't nothing wrong with this house. It needed a little
Ain't nothing wrong with the house
TLC.
either.
But she thought she was coming home to a mansion.
So
She
y'all
thought she
keeping
was,
the carpet? Go get a shampoo the carpet, clean the carpet, or what y'all planning to do?
and get some.
Don't paint on the walls.
On some real spill.
Paint the walls.
Y'all just don't know how to clean.
Just clean.
Like you said, carpet cleaner for a day or two of carpet cleaner is what, $30?
I don't know how much.
Pine saw and a mop. Mop the floors.
Yeah,
Ain't that much. Sweep and mop the floors. That's where it start. The walls now. That's
you can paint the walls a little.
that's a project.
Yeah, that's a project.
That's a project.
So we can do that.
Or you can hire somebody.
But
Scott,
the main thing, make
Scott,
sure
you
the house
had
is clean.
Scott, you had $15,000 to give her. You get somebody that can
The
paint your house.
mattresses looked a little dingy too. Maybe get some new mattresses. I don't know where they came from.
Now you getting a little pricey.
I'm saying if it's for my child, I want my child to be sleeping on the bed.
But no, I'm saying like that's why we gotta slow up a little bit. Mattresses are a little pricey.
A lot of good times at the fair. I'm really feeling the love here. There's a
Hold on, ho.
Oh.
You been locked up. How long you been locked up? If he sent you $15,000-$20,000, bitch, you should still have 15. If he sent you 20,
Ain't that much commissary to get.
that's what I'm saying. So what you do with all that money?
She had girlfriend. She probably was paying
Tricking?
stuff.
She had and you had other men sending you shit too.
And she had other men, yeah.
Shorty, you should have came home with a bag. Priorities.
A lot of chemistry between them. I'm feeling the love, actually. Maybe we should go get that Blu-ray player. Listen, Lindsay, I know things aren't going so well right now. I know the house isn't what you expected it to be, and I picked you up in a truck. But look, here's a picture of the limo that I showed up in before at the airport. Babe, the steaks were out of this world, okay? The limo driver said it was the best steak he ever had. You know what? I'm going to call him up. He can totally fill you in and let you know.
You got a roof over your head?
I got a roof over my head in prison.
We'll go back.
All right, I don't have handcuffs on you.
That was a nice one.
Oh, he said he's very fucking ungrateful. She thought you was another inmate. She was about to steal out. She said, "Oh, that's a man."
So yeah, for a second there, she charged right at him. It's funny because earlier she's like, I'm going to go home and
said,
shower
it's a
and be in a
man.
good mood. And then 30 minutes later, she's screaming and charging at him like an orc from Lord of the Rings. This is what not furnishing your home will do. Imagine going full orc 2 hours after you meet the supposed love of your life. And you know what I realized? She's on house arrest and this is where she has to stay. So she's basically losing her mind. I thought she was being way too extreme here until I thought about it like that. And I kind of realized if I were under house arrest with Scott, this is how I would react too. I would probably also scream and punch a hole in the wall. And in fact, I saw other holes in the wall. I wonder if this is like the fourth woman he's tried this with and they all just keep showing up, flipping out and punching holes in the wall. This is just a sad tale of a lonely man sitting around drinking coffee in an empty house, luring in women just to scare them with his lack of furnishings. It's like a modern day folktale somehow. Don't ask how that makes any sense.
Look, I don't like to see you up.
Touch me.
Touch
Leave her alone.
A little shocked at the dichotomy.
Oh, okay. Are you? You're a little shocked, a little confused here, a little surprised. This isn't what you expected, Scott. You didn't really anticipate any of this? You didn't see it coming? Wasn't really on your radar? Just failed to sound off any alarm bells? Just slipped your mind, you know? Scott, I hate to say it, but I don't think this relationship is going to work out. The highlight of your relationship with Lindsay is when she didn't show up and you sat and ate a steak with the limo driver. That was the best moment of your relationship. But anyway, that brings us to the end of this video. And before I go, I just want to say that I'm going to be posting videos every single week on Patreon now. Every single Thursday will be Jers Day from now on. And there's already been 8.
But yeah, that's crazy though, man.
Well,
I gotta stop looking for love in hard places. And the hard places, they're prisons. Because everything in there hard. The mattress hard. The walls hard. The floor hard. The cold. The inmates cold hard. See, everything in there hard to them.
oh man. Well, that was Lindsay and Scott. I guess, child.
I guess too, man.
I'll leave my daughter right where she at until I can get my stuff together. Because I do not want to make her uncomfortable. But anyway.
Hey man, y'all spam us up in the comments. Let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We Are.
Kid and
We
C.
Out.
Ain't no time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.